Hello and welcome to the fourth fucking hell. Hello and welcome to the fourth episode of Mediocre at Bloody Best. Fraser, how are you?
I'm living the dream, always.
Living the dream?
Always living the dream.
Have you discussed your tattoo on this podcast?
Not on this podcast, I don't think.
No, go on, show him.
This is going to be very hot to... How are we going to do this? I don't want to move your camera, but how are we going to... Oh, basically it's a tattoo and it says... Live in the dream. It's inverted, I just realised that. So they won't be able to read that comprehensively as live in the dream. But it's a live in the dream tattoo.
I think that's quite, motivational.
It is. It means if I'm a bit down, I just look at my... Nah.
You are actually living the dream,
Yeah.
because your body says it.
Exactly, and if I'm not, it's a waste of money, isn't it?
Exactly.
So I have to be living the dream at all
have
times.
to be living...
Otherwise, that's 45 quid down the drain.
45 quid?
That's the cheapest tattoo they do.
To be fair, that's not bad, to be fair.
Yeah, pretty solid for something I get for my whole life. You look at it like that.
Look at it
pretty
like
good
that.
going,
Whole life,
Yeah.
bloody
It's
tattoo,
investment.
45 quid.
James.
Stock market.
Stop. Yeah.
Stock market tattoos.
Yeah. Fuck cryptocurrency. Tattoos.
We're in a bit of a different place today.
We are.
Guess what? This is where this guy lives.
Hey.
Woo!
Look at it.
If I turn this lamp on, we get a bit better.
Oh.
Is that?
Yeah.
That works. Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Yeah.
That
was good.
Well in.
Diffuse the light as well off the wall. I see.
Yeah, gotta be done.
I see where he's
gotta
going.
Be done.
I see you.
Yeah, we kind of learn. Well, I say we learn off of each other. I learn more off you than I reckon you learn off
Thank
me.
you, James. Thank you.
Yeah, I reckon.
No, actually, I learn off you. Like ways to make the video more interesting. Like I feel like when you have your way of making the videos.
Give me an example. Go on, gas me up.
Like, well, just like the intro that you did. I can't remember what video it was too, but you started like the kitchen, like did all the different angles of it, and I was like, yeah, solid.
Well then.
Just engaging you in it.
Proper
Something
YouTuber.
that my acting one of my acting lecturers told me.
Yeah.
Was in the first 30 seconds of a show are the most important.
Yeah.
Because that's the time where you need to get the audience out of their world and into the world of the show.
Mm.
Which I was like, okay, that's solid. And I feel like it's the same with a YouTube video.
Oh god,
But reduced. I feel like you've got like 10 seconds
You've got
to
10
get
seconds,
the audience
otherwise.
engaged. If they're not engaged,
I mean,
You're
about
fucked.
a third of the YouTube videos I click off in about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It's just,
unless they're Jonathan Carlin vlogs.
Oh, what a man, what a mighty good man.
Nice. Early as well. You got that
Early, I got it early.
I'm impressed.
What are you drinking today? Because obviously we've got this little thing going on where we talk about, the random shit we're drinking.
Yeah. So, in last week's episode, I had a sparkling guava juice.
Sparkling guava.
And this is the same company.
Yeah.
But this is their energy line. So this is what even is this one? This is cherry and pomegranate raw energy. None of this cooked energy, James. This is
None of
raw.
this, can't have that cooked stuff. And I went for the same thing, but orange and mango, because I was kind of feeling that. How does yours taste, my love?
I'm excited. That is good. That is really not. Oh, that's like tropical, like.
That's fit.
Yeah, that's like fruit twist Fanta vibes.
Whereas that's like a Fanta.
That you know what? Well done. If they want to sponsor.
Rubicon, we are becoming
Yeah.
big bloody fans of your stuff. Well in.
20% fruit juice. I want to have a look at some of the stats. Okay, Rubicon Raw is an energy drink that helps you perform at your best.
Yeah.
With 20% fruit juice, natural caffeine from green coffee beans.
Well in, that raw caffeine.
B vitamins.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that? Ginseng.
Ginseng. Can I have some ginseng, please?
Scanning pasty, I respect. Yeah, I know what ginseng is. I agree well. Again, solid. Yeah, you got harness your own raw energy and live every moment.
We also both have pasties.
We do.
Half because it's lunchtime and I'm hungry.
Oh, it's not. Is it? Oh, no, okay. I was gonna say it might be long past lunchtime, but it's.
Well, it's 20 to 3, which is for a uni student is lunchtime.
Yeah.
And also we needed to give the cameras a little bit more time to charge. So pasties. I went for a wee little steak and ale.
Wonderful.
I'm a gremlin. I don't give a fuck. He went for cheese and onion because he can't fucking take this seriously. Says me. Cheers. Sponsored by Rubicon.
You're a troll.
So basically, Fraser has never been up to this flat before. Or I think he's seen it once, but he was very, very drunk. So basically, we went out back to get these pasties, and I literally just say to him, because this room is quite a mess. It's quite a mess.
Not on there, it's not.
Not on there, it's not, because we vaguely sorted it out. But I literally just said to him as we were leaving, I live like a troll. I mean, there's some cool stuff. I mean, let's flex a little bit. I mean,
What the fuck?
it's fucking crochet garlic.
I'm done.
What do you mean? That's sick. It's a crochet garlic.
Fuck.
Also, there is one more thing I do need to flex. The phrase as already mentioned.
This podcast is already a shambles.
It's a foul with seagull.
James, we're 6 minutes into this podcast.
It does actually say Falmouth on it, and it's a seagull. Seagulls also bastards, so fuck you.
This podcast is already a shambles.
This pasty's quite nice, though. A bit cold.
What is it, steak and ale? Yeah, no, good, solid. Oh, but should we try and get some order back to this podcast, James?
Let's try and get some bloody order back.
That was a very chaotic, opening to a podcast. Oh my god.
That's what we need. That's what we always need. Go on, you give us a wee topic that you've come across this week.
So obviously, I am dying. I just have to.
I'm lightly ill. I'm hoping it's COVID, so he gets infected.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So a big thing in fandom nerdy news at the moment is obviously Spider-Man. Everyone's all talking about Spider-Man. I've got a bone to pick with the MCU Spider-Man trilogy.
Okay.
Please, can Iron Man fuck off? Can Tom Holland have his own story without everything having to weave into Tony Stark and Iron Man? I'm like, I don't care. Let this poor kid, imagine being Spider-Man, but your whole story arc being around Tony Stark.
Yeah.
So, no. Fuck off.
I think
Fuck off.
I think for me, the problem has become that the character himself isn't allowed. Like, for example, this third film had a real good opportunity to just tell a good Spider-Man story that maybe didn't have. I probably still want a Nick Fury's like a good character to show up. But the first film, Spider-Man was not allowed just to stand on his own 2 feet for a little bit. The second film, Nick Fury was there, but he didn't affect it. The problem was, again, Tony Stark. And now we're doing a film which is just so... I would have wanted to wait a couple of years and not either, so I'm honest.
I don't feel like we've seen
enough
Peter Parker in the MCU yet. I don't feel like we've seen a proper Peter Parker.
100%.
Because it's always been about his relationship with other characters and not about... the whole thing with Peter Parker is that he's struggling with being Spider-Man as well as trying to be Peter Parker.
Definitely.
I don't think we've seen that, really.
No.
We've seen it a bit, but not enough. And I'm just a bit pissed off with it, to be honest.
It's frustrating. I think in America tickets went on sale early this morning.
Yeah.
I think in America, in the big cities, that's a big thing. So obviously there's a lot of people per cinema. I probably will book my tickets for Spider-Man, if I remember, probably as in a couple of days before I will go online and book them. Because I don't want to plan my life out that much in advance. I'm sorry.
As of yet, I don't know when I'm going to go and watch it.
Yeah, as early as I can.
I want to watch it as early as I can, but I just don't know.
Just it's about flexibility, isn't it?
Yeah, so I don't want to book a ticket and then realise I'm busy on that day, or I might be I want to know when I can do it. But it's just a bit annoying that he seems to be everywhere. And I'm like, I get it. He started the MCU. Not to be rude, but he is dead. Can we?
Yeah,
Can we shove him to the side now?
It's almost
he had his bit.
I think they need to I think they're kind of going. Tony Stark's such a big part of the universe. We need to think about him. But from a business perspective, they're not getting any more money out of Tony Stark unless Robert Downey Jr. comes back in some way.
No.
They're not getting. No one's going. Oh, Iron Man could get mentioned in this film. Let's go buy tickets. So I see what you mean. It's a little bit odd.
It is. It's. Look at me like that.
Sassy fucker. Don't look. Did you see the fucking sass I got there? Don't look at me like so. Don't look at me in my presence. Tory.
Fucking prick.
We're friends. I promise.
Oh no, we do like each other.
We do
But
like each other.
But the other thing is that, like, even the villains that they're meant to be like the centre of this film are all dealing with stuff. Like Dr. Octopus getting nanotech on his. I'm like, no, fuck off. He's
That's
good.
weird.
He's good enough. He's Dr. Octopus. He does not need Iron Man tech.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off.
No, it's a bit.
Fuck off.
I am genuinely trying so hard to limit my expectations.
Yeah,
That's all I'm doing at the moment. Because everyone is expecting
So worried.
one of the best films of all time.
I don't think people say it's going to be better than Endgame. I'm like, it's just not, is it?
It's not.
It's just not going to be better
No.
than Endgame.
Endgame was
Because we're already comparing it. No one can compare Endgame to anything. People are already because people are comparing this to Endgame. By definition, it won't be as good as Endgame.
Because that's the standards they're, putting it up to. You can't, just go, oh, it's going to be as good as Endgame. Well, it might not be. It might be a bit shit. It could genuinely be a bad film just because it's so stuffed and overcrowded and...
It will have the, like... But then people are like, oh no, it's a good film, just because they've got their, like, shadowed by they wanted it to be a good film. So they're like, no, it is. And I'm like, you know what?
Just got to hope they've made the smart thing and had Toby and Andrew in it.
If they haven't, what are they doing?
If they haven't, they shouldn't have made the film.
No, they shouldn't.
What's the point of the film?
Because they brought so many people back that if they don't, fucking morons. The other thing with bringing people back, have you seen the Daily Bugle TikTok? Do you go on TikTok?
No.
There is an official, verified Daily Bugle TikTok account with J. Jonah Jameson on, the actual actor.
Who's actually doing...
The actor of
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons is on the... And that's what people are... And he's like doing a thing of like doing news things. And people are like...
That's kind of sick, to be fair.
Yeah, so people are like, wait, they're like promoting it. And then people in the comments are like, oh wait, are we canon to the MCU now? Because if we comment on it... I'm going to see if I can find it. Let me see.
No, that is just... I've always...
Yeah. Like...
Is that fucking Betty?
Yeah.
She watches the Daily
She's
Bugle.
the intern of Daily Bugle now, apparently.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, like, genuinely...
Spider-Man without telling us you hate Spider-Man. We'll go first. You know, I'm friends with Peter Parker.
Are you ready?
Actually a very nice person. He saved my life.
Spider Menace. God help us all.
How have they convinced? What the fuck?
On a side note, J.K. Simmons is actually one of my favourite actors.
so good.
Anything I see him in, like, he is absolutely fantastic, that man.
He's genius.
He's an amazing actor.
And the fact he's back in this is...
Beautiful.
With little hat on.
He's fantastic.
What a man.
What a man. What a mighty good man.
Mighty good man.
Genuinely, how many times am I going to just permanently say that phrase?
No, it's getting a bit fucking annoying.
Maybe I should stop. I'll have a look at my notes.
Sorry, the other funny thing is, when you look at that, that account only follows 3 other accounts. Sony, Spider-Man movie, and an official TikTok account. They don't follow anything Disney.
Oof.
They follow Sony and the Spider-Man account, but they don't follow anything Disney, which is fun, isn't it?
Fucking...
Or they don't even follow Marvel. I love that they're...
That's bad.
I love that there's like full-on beef between movie studios. It's so fun.
They just hate each other. They have to work together.
And yet they still manage to make films.
Yes,
It's really... That is really strange. Like, they actively hate each other, but they're like, should we still make a film?
It's weird. I've written down a topic that we already kind of discussed a little bit.
Go on.
How long should a YouTube intro be? Is what I wrote down.
Okay.
Because I think I'm thinking about this in terms of, I've watched videos where my intros are really too long.
Yeah.
And therefore, at the moment, I'm trying really hard to make my intro shorter. But sometimes I look at my intros these days and I go, I'm literally into the topic of the video within 10 seconds. Is that good or is that kind of jarring?
I've had this trouble where I don't, because you don't want the intro to be longer than like because that, again, that's that thing. If you've got 10 seconds for people to be interested, if the first 30 seconds of a video is like intro, people are gonna be like, oh, just fucking get on with it.
Yeah.
But then obviously some people have like a set intro they always say at the start of a video, then they have like an intro sequence, like we both used to have intro
Fuck that.
sequences, which been that off.
Just stalls the flow.
But yeah, that is a weird thing of because is that a good tactic, having like an intro? So you look at massive channels, they do have like Super Carlin Brothers. They've always had the same intro, they just update. But like, yeah, that's a weird. And I guess it depends on the video.
I'd never be the type of channel that does like the whole like phrase that I repeat at the start of it, like Hi guys, it's the Nerdy Brit, and I'm back with another video. If you like this content, subscribe. Like, I'd never like repeat that saying
I
like
think you should.
fucking chin. Next YouTube video that I upload, I'll go. Hi guys, I'm the Nerdy Brit. Subscribe.
Please do.
That will be beautiful. I get it's one of those things I think about in a YouTube term where it's like, is it like literally the best example I've got is recently I've been reviewing Doctor Who episodes. Check them out. And is it like literally I've pretty much been going. You're right. Today we're reviewing Doctor Who. Let's go. And like I'm literally talking about what I think about the episode within the first 10 seconds. Is that jarring or is that just not wasting any time and keeping audience retention up?
Yeah, I think that's just that's all they need to know. It's just like we're gonna be reviewing this episode. Let's talk about it. Like there's no. Yeah, I think it very much depends on the video as to whether you need to intro it. Because like I guess with a review you're literally you could say I'm reviewing this. Here's what I think. Whereas other videos maybe you have to give a bit of backstory as to why you're doing that video maybe.
Yeah, it all depends on, you know, because there are some, like for example the Ariana Grande video where I explain some of the comments behind that. I'm kind of like, if I just go, these are some comments I had in a previous video, let's go. The video makes no sense. If I do a little bit of a build up, a bit of context, that sort of thing, it can work.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I understand that. The other thing, so again, that links into one of my topics. And we spoke about this off camera, and I thought we'd leave it there because I want to talk about it on the podcast. And that's about like figures on YouTube, as in numbers. And I don't ever connect numbers to actual living people. Only recently have I gone, hang on, wait, fucking hell, like, that's actual people.
Is this where we were talking about our school size?
Yeah.
So, the example I came up with is, so I think my video that I saw from him about the Marvel musical, I think is on about 2.5k.
Have we said how both of our videos are alike?
Yes, I think we have. But if we've both already seen that video before. Lol. Content. Well, that video has 2.5k views, and on a base level, you're thinking that is a number. But then when you put it to something in your real life, it actually seems a bit mental. So the example I gave is our secondary school had about 1,500 people in it. So if you think about it, that video has been seen by nearly 2 of my old secondary school.
And that is mental.
Fucking mental.
I've only recently gone, these numbers are actually people. Like, living people.
Like, they're actually people that are like, it's not just a robot.
Like, 319 people have gone, yeah, I'll subscribe.
Yeah. That's exact.
The other thing is, like, imagine people, I literally looked, it was because I was doing a video
Fair
before I
enough,
was
fair
uploading it. But can you imagine, like, that many people in a room? And going, all of these people are subscribed to you. I'd be like, you fuck off.
I'd love to see that. I'd love, click my fingers, even though I can't click. I would love to click my fingers and just suddenly the people that are subscribed to me just in a room in front of me.
Yeah,
just talk to them.
Right, you good?
You know, see how many of them are actually like, because you know sometimes, like for example, I will watch a video, think, oh that's really good, I'd like to see what they do in the future, subscribe, and I'll probably never see one of their videos again. So there are probably a decent 30 people like that in my subs. And there are probably some people that know me in my personal life, but maybe don't watch much of my content. There are some people that already subscribe and watch quite a lot of my content. Who knows? I think the difficult thing for both of us, I'd say, is certain people subscribe for certain things.
Yes.
So, for example, I know there are at least 20 loyal. I don't actually know why I did.
Why are you doing that?
Yeah, loyal Doctor Who subscribers on my channel, and there are probably a similar amount of musical dedicated ones. There are a similar amount of Marvel ones, and they're kind of just some floaters, which you know,
let them do what they want.
Yeah, boost my numbers. Feel free, love.
Who's the angry?
sorry. I just needed to take the piss out. It's just.
Why? What the fuck are you doing? Why does it have such a fuck? It's the energy drinks. That's what it is.
It's the energy, and it's a different room. This is.
Yeah, it's the change of scenery. It's messed it up a bit.
Odd. And we're in the wrong chairs, aren't we? We're
We're in the wrong. Oh, it's all fucking gone.
No, we've got too much stuff.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's
of admin.
a lot of admin.
Hey, there we
That's
go.
a lot of
Lot
admin.
I feel like you can make a bingo card for this podcast. Like, a lot of podcasts do that.
We should.
You've got fucking lot of admin. Got, what a man.
Yeah.
What a mighty good man.
Mighty good man.
Mighty good man.
Right. I've got a couple of discussion-y ones.
Oh, I like it. We love a good discussion-y.
Should we do my longer, maybe slightly more entertaining / serious, or should we do this? Should I do a short, snappy one for you?
I'm gonna let you choose. I'm just getting rid of the topics I've already spoken about, so I don't confuse myself. I just got a red one. Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck.
I don't think we've spoken about this before, but I was thinking about this recently.
Okay.
Oil on pizza, what the fuck?
Yeah, right. Don't even start. Right.
I knew I'd get
I'm so glad you said this.
I knew I'd get
Oh my
started
god.
with this.
Right. So, every time... Right, so when I was younger, I say younger, when I was back at home, we used to go to Asda quite a lot and get like
Exactly.
the pizzas from the,
Exactly.
They do these like, you can make your own pizza. When they make it for you, you tell them what you want, they'll just put it on there. And my parents would always put fucking chili oil on the pizza. And I'd be like, what's it? They'd be like, oil on your pizza? I was like, oil on my pizza? So, what do you mean? Do I want? No, I don't want oil. My mum would be like, oh, chili oil, please.
It's like
I'm
literally.
like, why are you putting oil on your pizza?
It's like going.
Pizza is quite greasy as it is.
Yeah.
Fucking put oil on it.
Sorry, I'd love some extra liquid on my
Like, what are you doing?
fucking dousing it in fucking sparkling water.
Yeah.
Like what?
I can't even. What? Yeah. Why do you?
Sorry, I'd really like a strawberry flavoured pizza, so I'll just put some fucking strawberry Volvic on it.
Yeah.
Strawberry Volvic. I love it. Strawberry Volvic.
I love strawberry Volvic.
It's a lovely drink for you there.
But
Don't want to put on a fucking pizza.
No.
I quite like the taste of
Oh,
chilli.
is
I
that
don't want
it?
to put fucking chilli on my pizza.
Garlic oil. No.
Oh.
Just get some garlic mayo dip, you silly twat. You don't need to put oil on it.
Just put some fucking garlic on there. Just put some fucking chilli on
Here's
there.
an idea.
Oh.
Garlic or chili flakes. Whoa, who'd have fucking thunk it? Get over yourself.
Fucking
You don't have to douse it in greasy oil, you silly twats.
Oil on pizza fucks me up.
Oh my god.
See, it's topics like that literally will last 2 minutes on this fucking podcast.
But it's intense.
It gets intense. It's something we're passionate about, you know. I'm at the end where it's kind of.
You know what?
Like the
The end of a passage was a bit strange because there's no fucking. There's just a thick pastry. There's a segment on the Popcorn Culture podcast, which is the Super Carnival podcast, and it's not really a segment, but they do this thing where it's like strong opinions about weak things. I feel like we do that quite a lot. Like oil on
that's our
pizza.
brand.
Oil on pizza. That doesn't matter. Realistically,
Like
that
unsalted
doesn't-
butter.
Yeah.
The
What else? We like every podcast. we've
Dried
had around.
fruit.
Dried fruit. That doesn't matter. Like, but we have such
the fun-
strong rants about it.
That's the thing that I want to come with something like that every week.
Yeah.
With, you know, just a thing that...
Something that doesn't matter, but you can get a 3-minute rant out of.
God, yeah. Absolutely.
Fucking oil on pizza. I can't be fucked
Wanky
with
fucks.
it. Genuinely, if you get oil on pizza, please just get out. I don't.
Die.
James. Stop, right. I didn't want to bring this up. Fucking pastry everywhere. How do you fucking eat a pasty without drowning yourself
It's impossible.
in flakes of pastry?
I've done an awful job, you know. I'm not bad.
It's just frustrating. Sorry, I just had to get
Did you
that
scran yours?
out. No, it's still there.
Oh, fair enough. I'm just a hungry bastard.
My bastard.
Oh, hungry.
Hungry bastard.
I also have a Twix, so I might scran a bit.
Oh yeah, I've got a Kit Kat chunky for a duo as well. Oh my fucking
I
Christ.
have a topic that relates to Kit Kat.
Go.
Completely unrelated to the fact that there's been some mental coincidences going on today with the intro thing. Because in my notes, I thought of this. Have you ever had a timeout bar?
Yeah. I quite like a timeout bar.
What do you prefer, Kit Kat Chunky or timeout?
Kit Kat chunky probably. Just have had them more.
I genuinely think, because I find Kit Kat Chunky is nice, but it's like a fucking meal.
It is hefty.
It's heavy.
It is hefty.
But if you're talking about a
That's
little,
too full to-
little
oh,
snack, 99 calories.
Actually, you know what? The fact that it's a smaller, I think that's a solid move. If they sold them just smaller anyway, I think that's quite a solid move. Because they're usually like that fucking big. I'm like, that's a fucking...
Yeah, that's not bad.
You know what? A little bar. You know what? I can get on board with it. Get on board with that.
I just think personally, timeouts, and you don't get single timeouts, you only get them in packs,
I've
but
not had a timeout in ages.
I'll get some timeouts for us next podcast.
I'm excited.
So yeah,
I'm excited. We can.
I really like timeout. I think there's just, there's something nice about a timeout where it's
Yeah.
just, It's light, it's snacky. It's a nice wee little boost of energy.
It is. No, I know what you mean. It gives you that sort of
A nice boost of energy, like our sponsor,
raw.
Raw Rubicon. Energy, orange and mango.
Orange and mango.
Orange and mango.
Now, this was a... No, because...
Right, come on.
I think we've spoken about this. It's not... No, it's a quite... It's not... It's, I think we've spoken about this.
Probably have.
But I can't remember if it was on a podcast.
Nothing else, we're repetitive.
Nice.
Nice. Good job.
The fact that winter is the superior... Or like autumn-winter is the superior season for fashion.
I know, we haven't
And
talked
if you
about this.
disagree, you are wrong.
Right. It's... For me, it is... There's two different things. When it comes to comfort, pure, unadulterated comfort,
Unadulterated comfort.
summer is the best because I can wear shorts, and I love just being outside. That sounds really paedophilic. If I go, I love being outside in shorts.
Yeah, that does sound very paedophilic.
Well in, but
Don't say well into that, James.
it's just kind of like a comfort thing because. I don't really wear joggers out that much, but jogger shorts, you can kind of get away with in summer. There's just a lot you can go with. But what we mean, because we were talking about this...
like stylishness, winter is...
Because I'm going to tell a little story.
Oh.
It kind of bigs me up.
God,
So-
big yourself up.
So basically, he was taking the train in to meet me to see the Christmas lights. And this man...
Oh.
does not recognise me until I came very close to him because I was wearing a bougie winter coat. Winter fashion is elite. Elite. I'm just going to keep talking. It's a podcast, you're not even fucking talking.
It's running me past you, cunt.
we can't be eating fucking meals during our podcast.
Yeah, it's a bit of a risk.
Bit rush.
I couldn't wear this in summer.
No.
Because I would boil.
Yeah.
But I quite
And
like
it's
it as an
very...
outfit.
But, look, he's probably worn that
But
for about 5 podcasts in a row. But...
No. I had a white shirt on before. Prick. Get out.
You defended that
Yeah,
so
I know that.
adamantly
Yeah.
and so straight away. That was... I thought I was going to die.
You wore the same t-shirt 2 podcasts in a row.
Now I think I've switched it up all the podcast. I might have worn this on the
The
third.
first 2 episodes,
Did I?
you wore the same.
Did I wear this on the third one? What?
All research.
Well...
Still haven't watched any Doctor Who.
My review of the last one was scathing.
Was it not good? Did you not enjoy it?
The reaction to it seems kind of positive. I thought it was full of shit. I was very unimpressed with that. What was I was looking to see what t-shirt I was wearing in the last podcast.
Oh, exciting news.
I wasn't actually wearing the D-pad, wasn't I?
Not really relevant, but exciting.
No,
One of my...
only two podcasts have been released. I can't remember what I was wearing in the third one. Yeah, fuck it. What's your exciting news?
One of my flatmates has... We might have secured a house for next year, which is fun.
Well in.
That's
Well
exciting,
in.
isn't it?
Wait, so who's that? Give me the names of who that is
Me,
specific.
Chris, both Ellas, Phil, and Kit.
Kit?
Kit. Catherine. Kit.
Oh, yeah. Have I?
I don't think you've met Kit.
No.
That's exciting, though, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely.
Bit of a 6-person house. A lovely house.
Well in.
We went to look
Well
at it.
in.
It's a lovely house.
Lovely stuff,
house.
yeah.
Did you find out if you wore the same t-shirt or not?
No, because we haven't uploaded
thank-
the third
yeah.
podcast yet, have we? Your fault.
Yeah, well, we don't know if it's exported yet. Oh, no, fuck off.
Excuse
Fuck
me.
off.
We're filming the fourth one.
Yeah, we'll see how quickly you get this one edited, shall we?
I'll get this out before the third
Hey, you fucking...
one. Tonight.
But yeah, winter... I have so many coats.
It's
And
beautiful.
I love coats.
Beautiful.
And I cannot wear coats in summer.
Yeah.
The only good thing about summer is Hawaiian shirts. Because you know I love me a Hawaiian shirt.
It's all you fucking wear.
I love a Hawaiian shirt.
Literally. Beautiful. I have a couple that I casually whip out every once in a while.
Just whip it out, you know.
Whip it out.
Whip it out.
Oh, Fraser. I don't know why I said it in that voice. I was going for a joke, but I took the joke too far. Well in, we are back.
Solid.
Solid stuff.
You got any topics?
I might go for a little.
You said you had a long, like, serious-ish one.
Right, let's go for the serious-ish one. So I'm going to Google.
From winter outfits to.
I can't remember who said it.
Just gonna keep describing my pasty. Oh, I've seen. Fucking sake.
So I just googled something.
Fuck, I've seen this.
Right. So I'm gonna go. This is the right news article. So there's something that happened this week that I was genuinely gonna make a Nerdy Brit video on, but then I couldn't be asked. So we're gonna talk about here instead. Young men committing crime because of a lack of role models on TV. Conservative. Nick
That says
Fletcher
everything you need to know.
suggests.
Story.
Like, and this
It's the
tagline
stupidest.
explains this. In recent years, we have seen Doctor Who, Ghostbusters, Luke Skywalker, The Equalizer, all replaced by women, and the men are left with the crazy.
Yeah, they're like twins, they're like gangsters, I think.
And Tommy Shelby. So
Is that Peaky Blinders?
Yeah, that's a Peaky. I don't watch it, but I know Tommy Shelby's Peaky Blinders.
Yeah. That's so stupid.
That is like literally that's going. You know, it's all right, but 95% of TV and like cinema history, we've just been dead fucking sexist.
That has a similar like mindset to it as we shouldn't teach about gays in school because it will turn everyone gay.
Yes.
Where like, oh, I was taught about World War II, but I haven't invaded Poland yet. Like it's that similar thing of just because we're seeing it, it doesn't mean automatically. It's that same thing where people are like, oh, you can't talk about like the different genders and stuff and I'm like, no, it's just it's so stupid.
It's stuff like this that means if I ever have a kid, right, I do not want to raise them with a specific, give them all boys' toys or girls' toys or stuff like that. Not necessarily because, I'm desperate for them to be gender neutral or something like that, but for example, for me, if you're talking about like Jodie Whittaker, it is sexist to go, as a man, I can't take something from that because she is a woman and I am a man.
So she's still a human being,
like men and women are allowed and should be inspired just as much by the acts of the opposite gender as they are by their own gender. Otherwise, that's just promoting sexism.
Yeah, like some of my acting heroes.
Yeah.
Like Olivia Colman. I
fucking
love
fantastic.
Olivia Colman. Doesn't mean I can't take like stuff from her acting because she's a woman.
Yeah, I
still look
love
up
her.
to her.
She's a woman, so she can't be a
I
role
can't look
model
up to her.
to
She's
me.
not my role model because she's
No.
grow up. Like look
fucking,
at them as people, not as...
the classics are fucking Maggie Smith, Judi Dench.
Also, it's fictional. I hate to be a cunt, but it is like.
It's also just the comedy of the only lead characters men get are fucking gangsters.
Yeah.
So people are gonna commit crimes.
Yeah, Marvel. There's a role model for literally everyone.
I'm sorry, and if TV and film is all about role models, I'm sorry, isn't the Avengers teaching people to beat up other people?
It's entertainment. At the end of the day, it's entertainment. Yes, it may have messages behind it, but it is entertainment. Primarily, it's entertainment.
So
let's all breathe.
So what
Wait, what does it mean we've seen Luke Skywalker replaced? Is that talking about Rey?
to Rey.
Right, okay. But it's not replaced though, is it? It's literally a different character.
So basically, what we're saying is the first certified cunt award from the Mediocre at Best podcast goes to Nick Fletcher.
Yeah.
Nick Fletcher, according to the Mediocre Best podcast, you're a certified we
We have a certified cunt.
I am creating the
that's
certified
solid.
cunt award.
Yeah.
We can add one into the bank every week.
Or whenever we
want.
Well done, Tory Nick.
Tory Nick.
Welcome to the.
I don't think there's loads more to delve into.
No, but it's just such a stupid.
He does just look like a big slab of gammon.
He does. He does.
If you want to know, Google Nick Fletcher. If you want to know,
No, go on, put a picture up. Go on, give yourself some.
I'm not editing a fucking picture of gammon face prick.
Gammon face Fletcher.
I'm sorry. I think you're a cunt. I don't. He's not saying this.
I was going to say, why are you apologise? But like, big Tory Nick's going to be like, hey.
Big Tory Nick.
Yeah, it is just such a stupid argument, though. It just doesn't make sense. But no, I did see that. They're like, oh,
So-
we've robbed boys of role models. Like,
I think he had to put out a statement. Oh, and this is quite funny. Naturally, as is often the case, my rather nuanced point that there are
Fucking
increasingly
Christ.
fewer positive male role models for young boys was almost immediately misconstrued. My point was in fact a straightforward one, and in no way linked Doctor Who being a female to crime being committed by men. That's your fucking point.
what does that mean? What, what do you mean?
So he's basically saying, my point wasn't girls being good means boys are bad. My point was we need more boys good so boys can be good instead of just not being fucking sexist and role models.
That was solid.
Nick Fletcher.
He's such a
Cunt.
Yeah.
He's a cunt. I don't... Right, if you're supporting Mediocre podcast, tweet at Nick
No.
Fletcher, you're a cunt.
We could-
I might do it.
I might do it.
I might do it. Nick Fletcher, you're a
Like,
cunt.
honestly.
I don't think there's anything else we can get out of this article. It's just... Like, this is a direct quote. Is there any wonder we're seeing so many
These
young men
programs make
committing
crime
crime?
look cool.
Sorry.
What do I mean? What do you fucking
Trust
mean?
me, David Tennant makes me want to commit crimes every day to be closer to him.
Nice.
That was a joke.
That would be twice in a row that you've mentioned him in a podcast. I swear you mentioned him in the last podcast
got
in a
done.
sexual way.
He knows there's passion there.
Oh yeah, obviously he knows.
He knows.
How's the Twix? That's a lengthy Twix. I don't remember Twix being that lengthy.
Twix.
Is it Twix Extra? Oh, it is.
Is it
a
weird?
big boy.
Twix tastes like a nice breakfast cereal.
Yeah, I get that. I see that. A topic I did want to bring up though is someone on our course. I'm gonna name drop. A girl called Jess on our course. I've got to bring this up.
Can we clip this and just send it to her?
Yes, absolutely. She won't mind us using her name. She wants to come on the podcast, for fuck's sake. Basically, she's a believer in star signs and such. And I was determined to prove that it's bollocks. We both believe that star signs are bollocks?
Fucking, it is bollocks.
It is. Good. I'm glad. So we were sat in the Bearded Brewery, which we've mentioned a lot on this podcast. Big up. And I asked her what her star sign was. I then looked up a different star sign, read out the characteristics, and she agrees and goes, oh, that's so me.
Stop, they're just all...
It's bullshit.
It's all traits that you could...
Everyone.
Even if you don't link to every single one, as soon as there's one that you're kind of like vaguely like, oh yeah, that's me, you just fucking buy it for no fucking reason. It just is a bit of a mug. That now has no light on you. Oh, there we are, fit.
Solid.
It's just a load, like, another thing she has, so she's just fucking spiritual in general, I know, bit dodgy. She has like a healing stone ring
Right, she's into crystals.
on her hand that is covered in fucking bruises.
So either it doesn't work at all, or it's doing the opposite of what it's meant to do, and it's
Fucking
just
causing
injuring her
bruises.
hand.
Literally, this hand, clean as a whistle. This hand, bruised to fuck.
Like, I don't disrespect anyone's beliefs. I believe what you want.
I do. Spiritualism's over fucking bollocks.
But getting a crystal, putting it under the full moon, and going, I'm just charging me crystal. What do you mean?
Right.
Literally a rock.
I have someone at work, but I'm going to talk about them when I finish my Twix.
Okay. But, right. Oh, the other thing, though. Crystals. People are like, yeah, but they're natural occurring. I'm like, what is that? What do you mean? I believe it more if they were man-made. They're just rocks. They're just... Oh, I can't be fucked. Like, I could say anything in this room. If I charge it under the moon, will give me powers.
Yeah, it's bollocks. Like, well, fucking, this hairspray will give me powers if I
Nah, it's not
charge it.
shiny enough.
Bastard. Someone at work who was also called Jess, we were having a discussion about her spiritualism. And she made, and we had quite an interesting debate, and it was kind of like linking of like, it was kind of like spiritualism over religion for her. And she made a point that I thought was really fucking stupid. She said something along the... I can't remember the exact fucking thing she said, but she said something along the lines of that religion makes some sense, spiritualism has very little sense to it, and therefore that's why I believe in it.
Wait, religion or...
Spiritualism.
So she's actively said it has less
Meaning
Meaning the religion, but she's not religious.
so
But she is spiritual.
Like that was
What? My head hurts.
That was her slam dunk argument. That was
That she actively said what she believes in makes little sense.
so.
She said religion makes more sense than what she believes in.
So she believes in it.
The mind boggles.
The mind
What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know.
I can't be and I get that people like to take comfort in things. I think that's a big thing for spiritualisticness, is you want to find something. And to be fair, religion to a certain extent as well, people want to have something to make them feel. And you know what, I get that.
100%.
But spiritual, star signs are all bollocks.
Load of bollocks.
And then they add new ones. And like, oh, you're an Aries rising moon. I'm a what? I'm a fucking... And then they change them. Like, the date's moved for what you are. And I'm like, what?
Like, if I'm completely honest, I don't understand why, because I'm born in a certain month compared to someone else, that I'm suddenly... Sorry, my traits are, like I've got... Like, me, my grandpa, and my auntie have birthdays in the 3 days each other, so I presume that means we're the same fucking star sign.
Yeah, I assume so.
We're completely fucking different people.
Yeah.
It's just like, if you got your birthday the same... Like, me and 2 other people at my secondary school had the birthday on the exact same day in my year. We're all fucking completely different human beings.
It just doesn't make sense.
It's like bollocks.
And it's when people use it like it'd stand up in court. Like someone could shoot someone in the head and go, such a Sagittarius. What do you mean? You've just shot them. They're like, I know, but... like, people act like that is a valid argument in court.
Such a Sagittarius.
Like, genuinely though, people would use that. Like, just run over a 90-year-old woman, go, oh, sorry, such a cancer, and drive off. I'd be like... I can't be fucked. I actually can't be bothered with it. It's just such bullshit.
If you please...
Every episode, we tell at least, like, 3 people watching, for some reason or other, to fuck off.
This is slightly for the algorithm, but it's not... I'm genuinely curious, why if you do believe in spiritual bollocks, why? Why? What makes you go, oh, I got crystal on my hands, so God's on my side? That transitions me, right, into the funny part of this podcast.
Ha-ha funny.
The ha-ha
Yeah,
funny
none
part
of
of
it's
podcast.
been funny so far.
I want, because I have quite a lot.
Sorry.
Oh, darling, I would try to let you know, but now since I see you anymore.
I want you
back.
back.
Very nice. Very good. Lovely bow end.
Sorry.
I want us to talk about some funny theatre stories.
Oh, I had that on my notes.
Did you write it down?
Yeah, I think I did.
No, because I remember I told you to write it down when we were drunk, because I wanted you to come up with
Oh,
something.
yeah. I've come up with a lot. Fuck off. The way you said
No,
that.
it's in like, I want you to come,
okay.
come up with
I was
some...
like, because you needed some topics.
Like, remember some funny...
Yeah.
So, I'm going to start with one
Okay.
that links to the concept of God on my side. So, I did a show with my local theatre group that then... So I got a message after the show going, some woman's just seen you in that. She'd love you to come and talk to her about doing something for her. I was fucking buzzing about this, right? I was so happy. I go to the first meeting. So, first of all, it's this fucking religious show where basically... But this was going to happen. COVID stopped this. I was going to be in, basically, a recreation of the Bible. And not just in a theatre. Basically, where we live in Weston, in the massive, basically the biggest town squarey thing we have, was going to be in a massive live performance of the fucking Bible in the heat of summer. Now, that's just funny in itself.
Yeah.
And it's just this old crackpot woman who didn't know what the fuck she was doing running it, trying to get permits and stuff, not having enough actors because no one wanted to fucking do the show. I only stayed there for fucking pity. But the best thing was one of the first meetings we had, we went to a pub. This was quite a few of us, but like the heads of like people get involved in organising stuff, because it was a lot of like churchy people getting involved. I didn't tell them I wasn't fucking religious. The best thing about it was, my mate who I was doing it with, who also got spotted from the show I was doing, was like genuinely the question of, right, what is our plan weather-wise if the weather turns? And I've never, you know what's coming.
I know exactly what's coming.
And literally, not the woman who like told us to come do it, but like the oldest, most dickhead woman, second certified mediocre best cunt award goes to you, love. She turned around to him, dead in the eyes, and looked at him and goes, "It won't rain. I have God on my side."
What the fuck was that?
And I just, like, me and him just look at each other and we just cannot.
But that's not even a solid argument, because last time someone was like, "It won't rain," the flood happened and they were pissed off in his ark. So, like, God loves making, like, what the...
God would happily do floods. God loves it.
Yeah, like...
I'm sorry. Sorry, you know, I had this weather forecast all fucking planned out, but now this bitch in Western...
I was going to make it rain there at this time, and she's fucked it up.
God, I have to get a little fucking halo of...
Fucking snow globe.
A little dome that the Simpsons put on the fucking town.
hell. Oh, Christ on a cunt.
So I've got a couple more I can think of, but I'm going to switch over to you, see what you can think of.
Okay, I've got... Oh my fucking God. Right, okay, so we did a pantomime that we were both in, Rose Beauty the Beast. Now, I played a role in that. I played Belle's dad, but I also stage managed the cast I wasn't acting in. And there was one night where because it was double cast, there was one night where the other guy wanted to do it because his family, I was like, yes, I'll do it, I'll just stage manage it. But I had to stage manage with a different stage crew that I hadn't rehearsed stage managing with. I may as well have stage managed with possums. It would have been more use having fucking possums running around stage managing this show than the crew I had. They got stuck behind every set piece. They take the set onto the stage and they just stay there. And they're like,
and they just move.
Literally, no, they just sat there. We're like, I can't move now. Like, the curtains are still shut. Move. And genuinely, that show went tits up, everything, and who gets the blame for it? The stage manager. And I was like, I can't. And then, I'm not going to say his name. Short, purple-haired Donny decided that it'd be a good idea for him to be on comms, which means he has to communicate with whoever's doing the curtains and in the tech box. What a fucking stupid idea. All you hear is Malcolm, our tech guy, screaming down the comms because he left the comms, like, if you're on comms, you keep them on. Yeah. And you just leave them. I walk past the tech man, I'll be like, why is he not on comms? Honestly, I never want to stage manage a show again. I've never gone through so much stress as I did on that night. I was like, that's it, I'm done. And it was on that same show where Lewis, who was my double cast, was wearing my costume while smoking outside. Our director was like, Lewis, I said don't wear your costume. Fraser, who doesn't smoke, won't want that costume stinking of smoke. And everyone just turned, because I did smoke, but for some reason Lisa just didn't notice. And she was like,
and you.
And everyone was like, yeah, no, he wouldn't.
No, defo not smoker.
Oh my God.
Brilliant.
That whole show was just a shambles by the end of it, though.
To the Purple Head Certified Cunt Award.
Oh, is he got it?
Third person in the book.
Whoa.
Do you remember the wheel rehearsal?
The wheel rehearsal?
So there was a dance that we were doing called Thank God I'm a Country Girl.
Oh God. Oh Christ, yeah.
Now this involves Purple Head Cunt.
Solid dance.
And Fabian, who you guys for.
You know Fabian.
So basically, in this dance, somehow we'd like a mix of like boys on the outside holding them up, and like girls with like feet in the middle almost. Creates like this like kind of like spinning wheel.
It looks pretty good.
It looks kind of cool, but this purple-haired man sounds like he's fucking Kilgrave.
But for
He's not.
But for it to work, everyone has to make sure they're there at the same time. Because otherwise, you'll just have a girl led on the floor while people are circling her if people don't all get there. That's a key thing with this sort of move. Everyone has to be there.
And where was Purple Hair Man?
Oh, fucking off stage. Sat there. Just sort of, you know.
On his phone, vibing.
Yeah.
And it gets to the point in the dance where we're fully, like, doing it.
That's a full run through.
And the wheel can't happen because this dickhead isn't on stage. And Faye at this point, because he's, trust me, pissing me off. Do you want to try and reenact, like, what he...
I can't remember what he did.
I can't remember exactly what he said, but I think it was something like something like, name, get the fuck off your phone and get the fuck on stage for fuck's sake. Screaming it across the whole rehearsal room.
Was this when he was Mrs. Butler, or was this when... I can't remember that rehearsal. Was he on stage?
Somehow, I think we were both sat... Because I remember being sat down, but I don't think he was up on stage.
Right, okay. Maybe they were just doing the... Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how that happened, but I don't think either of us on stage at that moment. But... And the thing is, though, because both the lecturers were there, most of the time, if you pull that sort of stuff, you know, however unprofessional the person who's fucking about is being, you're just as unprofessional for shouting at them. No one gave a fuck.
No.
No one gave a fuck.
Because everyone was like... Oh my god, sorry. We're just going unprofessional rehearsal stories from... It is on like 21, I don't know if you want to stop it, because I swear it's like 24 that it goes...
This one lasts a half hour.
Oh, okay, okay. So I think it must have been our first panto, but there was this guy who was unreliable, shall we say? Can I say his name? I'm not going to say his name.
Whisper. Alright, son.
Is it not say his name?
No,
Should we leave it?
Yeah, just leave it.
He was a bit unreliable,
Very.
to say the least. And let's just say our director flipped at him. I can't remember why.
I know what's coming.
Batshit crazy at him.
I know what's coming.
Sits back and then just goes, fuck's sake, I've blown the battery in my hearing aid. The whole room is got, like, because everyone was like, oh fuck, she's shouting, we're all scared.
They just
and
stopped
then she goes,
her.
my fucking hearing aid. And storms out the room. I was like, that's... Honestly, she's so...
I miss her. I miss her.
She was so good.
She was a cunt. She was great. She's not a certified cunt though.
No.
Because that's a lovable
cunt.
That's for bad people. She's the best type of cunt.
She's so good. She was.
Oh.
So, fucking hearing aid.
I regret. We should have made this a full podcast. I regret putting this in as a topic. Well, we can tell some more stories on another podcast.
Yeah.
I have one more that's visibly in my memory.
Okay.
Because there are lots of little ones that should probably make up their own podcast. Which we'll sort at some point. We can retell these stories in extended forms. Fuck it. Now this one is probably the most I've pissed myself in my life, but also the hardest challenge as an actor. So, so you know the group I just said that I had been involved with that someone else picked me out of? Before then, I did my because they have a junior group and like an adults group, and I auditioned for a show for the adults group because it's Lion Witch in the Wardrobe. So obviously it's like a lot of like adult actors, and then there's like the 4 kids. So I auditioned and I got one of the 4 kids. I was like the big man of the group, as you can tell, big intimidator, and. In one of the scenes, it sounds weird for Lion Witch and Wardrobe, but basically, loads of wolves end up getting stabbed. Oh. So basically, the wolves are like the bad guys working with the queen, and basically, me and another character just kill them.
Solid.
Have I ever told you this story? Do you know where it's going?
I haven't heard the story.
So basically, one of the older... Because to be fair, the wolves aren't a big part, so they get given to the less good adults, because it's still very much the dynamic of there are some really good people, and there are also some people there just, you know, for a little bit of fun. Yeah. And this one guy, who's a wolf, is really, really old. So I come off stage, because I've just killed the wolves, and they're just lying there dead. And I'm about to go back on, so I've come through the audience, I'm about to come back through the audience. But obviously there's a blackout, so the dead wolves can get back up on stage. and I will never forget this moment to the day I die. There's just a blackout, and all I can hear is this old man going, "Where's my sword?" And the whole audience can hear him say, "Where's my sword?" as he's literally just pounding on the ground in the dark, just trying to find his sword. The audience, bear in mind, it's not like the kids show where, where you can like fuck up and no one will give a shit. Like, people actually want to see a good show here, and he's completely made a mockery out of the entire thing with him just going, "Where's my sword?" I will never forget that moment till the day I die.
Jesus Christ.
And I have to go, not only was I fucking pissing myself, but I've got to get back on stage in a sec. I'm sorry. I'm laughing my guts up, and I've got to get back into character.
On-stage mishaps are the best things. Fucking love them.
There's lots of like little stories that I'm not sure how funny they are when you tell them in like a long-form podcast format, but when they happen, they're incredible.
I feel like we should do a separate.
I will save.
Even if we do like a mini, just like a mediocre best video.
No, like
just...
maybe like a little mini pod.
Yeah. Just like a little.
Like 7.5. That's it, right.
Yeah.
At 7.5 podcasts,
We'll do a
wee little one.
funny story.
Funny story.
Funny story. Haha, big funny.
Haha, big funny.
Sorry about that.
It's alright enough. The battery is slowly dying, but I am coming to vaguely the end of my topic, so I'm hoping we will survive.
I've come to the end of my topics.
I've got one that's a bit too big, so I'm going to save that.
Oh.
Oh no, I think I'm done.
So am I. Are we done?
That was a lovely note to, vaguely finish on. I mean, I've certainly covered all I want to cover. I think the vague plan is the next one you'll see is a Christmas podcast. Christmas special. So it's late November. So
Obviously we've got 2 episodes, including this one, 2 episodes to go out.
Yeah, so there's one that obviously has been out from your side, but isn't our side, which hopefully is out next few days.
Yes, it will be.
Then this one
will be
probably
out
talking mid-December, like no, not mid, as in like between 10th to 15th.
Yeah, and then we'll do Christmas one.
Christmas episode, and from there there'll probably be a little bit of a gap.
Yeah.
Because because we'll both be going back to Western, but I don't. Just because both will be so big. I know I will be really busy with work.
Yeah, I've got work.
So the plan will probably be
New Year.
we'll film a Christmas special here, here, put it up somewhere in the Christmas period wherever we fancy, and then
come back in like
film a new one in the new year. So probably be a little bit more of a gap between the 5th and the 6th one. But fuck it, who cares?
Who cares?
They don't care. They don't really care.
They haven't asked.
But apart from that, I hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been good.
Well,
It's quite chaotic.
quite very chaotic.
It felt like a very chaotic episode.
We're getting less and less organised. I'm happy with that.
Which maybe is a good thing, because that's when you get like the segment sequence, I guess.
Yeah, which is natural combo, isn't it?
Natural combo.
Natural convos.
Aye.
Aye.
Did we rate our drinks out of 10?
Oh shit. I am genuinely gonna go 9.5.
Yeah, I'd have to agree, man.
Because I'm
pretty
feeling
strong.
energised,
Yeah, maybe that's why it was so
A bit
chaotic.
wired, isn't it? Fucking noisy. Man.
Every time we film a podcast.
Quick one. Quick little
What
side.
the fuck is that?
So, think to yourself.
What a wonderful world.
Take yourself back to the 11th of November. No, not exactly the 11th of November. This Remembrance Sunday.
Oh.
I am all up for
God.
to be fair, let's not make a joke about it. People died for us.
Yeah.
Sick. Well in. Good job.
You can't
I can't
put it like that.
No, that genuinely.
James!
That was genuinely a good thing. I was genuinely gassing them up. Well in, soldiers.
You got well in the veterans, James. That can't run.
Good job, soldiers. But no,
You said with all respect, and then said well in.
I meant that genuinely.
Solid effort, lads.
I meant that genuinely. Remembrance Sunday, big up, well in. But
Oh, no.
I do not fucking need to be woken up at 8 o'clock in the fucking morning by a bloody loud ass marching band playing not very good music. It's a bit boring.
No.
I'm doing that.
Simply just no.
I do not
James.
mean boring, but it's fucking loud and noisy at 8
Yeah, it's
o'clock
about 8
in the
o'clock
morning.
is a bit.
Literally fucking 8 o'clock. No, I'm joking about the music. No disrespect to, you know, what they're fucking playing and shit. But, Jesus Christ, it was loud and early. Like, you know how fucking hard they bang them drums and play a little... You know, like, it's loud.
Yeah.
It's like, genuinely, like, right, soldiers didn't die, so I couldn't get my sleep.
Okay.
No, what? Not enough people are watching this to cancel me. Have a good and subscribe. Oh, is that right? Is that
Yeah,
it?
that's good.
We done?
Solid.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I press the...
You probably should do, yeah. It's a lot of effort though, isn't it? A lot of admin. Oh, you can do it.
I don't know if I can make it.
Yeah, so it's quite far away actually. Your mum's a cunt.
Certified cunt number 4.